going on, everybody? Here we are, Adventure Time Prospecting, West Virginia's only gold prospecting channel, our first and only one here in West Virginia, by golly, and that's how it's going to be. Anyhow, today, headed back out to Calico Creek out there in Putnam County. So, with that said, it's a rainy Sunday morning. Let's get on down to the creek and see what we can't get into. Alright guys, here we are down here at the creek. I found my hat I lost last week, hung up in a branch. I just want to show you what we're working. Look here at this gravel bar we're on. See, it starts there, it comes down through here, and then we got this really sharp bend. I mean, that's almost a 90. It goes here and then bam, over. So we're going to be working on this inside bend here on this gravel bar where it cuts through a little bit. And down here, you can see this gravel bar does have all kinds of quartz. It's got chunks of hematite in it. Quartz, look at that. And grass roots. I'm going to be on the lookout for artifacts because there's a good many of them in this creek. There's a little test hole I've shot. Anyhow, over here is where we're working. Here's my morning Vern's Gruner. I got the A51 out today. Got that puppy fired up. Figured we'd go old school. You see this little V we got going right here? The V, that's a victory V. That means you got that puppy running like a sewing machine. And that's what you want. Got about one, it's a 3-foot sluice, so I got about 3 inches of drop overall. Now my dream mat, I run 8 degrees, but this one, old school, riffles, miner's moss, and that rib rubber matting goes all the way underneath of it. So, this is old school modified A51. I've had this puppy for well over 20 years. Sorry, I'm easily distracted and amused. Anyhow, we're going to start shoveling in here. I'm not going to classify today, folks. Here's what we're going to do. I'll give you all a little shot. We're just going to do this old school. We're going to pick it up. That fossilized wood I found, I'll show y'all it in a sec. We're going to take it and we're just going to lay it in there. And we're going to see what happens. We're just going to see what she does. You can see them riffles separating all the heavies out, and the light stuff's flowing off. Now when you're running a sluice, a lot of people forget, but after you've run some material, you want to clean your tail off here. Clean that exhaust chute out, because if it starts backing up, it starts building up low pressure in here, and it's not going to work your sluice. It's going to mess up your high pressure area. So just keep that in mind. Keep your exhaust blowed out. Anyhow, I'm going to shovel some in here, and we'll be right back with y'all. So y'all, give y'all a good look at my hole. Yeah, that didn't sound good at all. But anyhow, we're getting into some larger, coarser gravels down in there. We're still digging them up. You can see the heavies in there taking a while to wash down, so there's definitely some heavy material in each scoop I'm putting in. You can see it dragging its feet right there, and then it eventually goes down into the sluice. But when you're doing it like this, not classifying it, it's okay to reach down there and pick them bigger rocks out. It's no big deal at all. Like I said, see how it's building up down here? All that current. Yeah, clear that away. Just clear it away, make it nice and smooth. See now, see how the current's just down there. She's running good. Got our victory V in. We're just gonna keep on shoveling, and we'll check back with you. There's that cool piece of fossilized wood. Give y'all a better look at it. I'm gonna let that sluice clear out just a little bit and give my back a break. Put this in my pocket. If any of y'all, my viewers or anything, want some of these fossilized woods, just like the video, comment, and be sure to subscribe, and I'm sure I can figure out a way to get some of them to y'all. No problem. I find them almost every time I go out. There's some more of that quartz. This is the kind of stuff you want to look for in your creek beds, folks. Get a lot of questions what to look for to find gold. Quartz. Quartz. This stuff right here. But right now, excuse me y'all, I'm going to try to get across this without drowning, because I seen a gravel bar down the stream. I'd like to check for points. So. You know, it's deep when it turns that weird blue color. Alright, I'm going to start searching these gravel bars. That's a brick or something. If I find something neat, look at here, there's a hagstone. That natural hole right in there. That's good luck. Quartz. Anyhow, if you want to find points, you just got to hunch over and start looking. That's the creek walking's pretty challenging. I don't know anybody that has any fields, or I've walked some fields looking for points. Freshly plowed fields is a good spot. Creek beds is good. You never know what you're going to find. But if I find something, I'll be right back with y'all. Look at all the deer prints. Plenty of deer around here, folks, I'll tell you that. Let's see, I get over here. This is the gravel bar I wanted to have a peek at. Let's see if we can get over here. Oh yeah, not too sloppy. Don't forget to look in the water. I found them just in the water line too. That's why they call it looking for artifacts and not finding them. Anyhow, I'll either be back when I find something, or I'll see y'all back at the sluice. Adventure time prospecting out. Didn't find nothing that time, folks. Back down here at the sluice, I wanted to give y'all another look at my hole, how big it is. My hole opens up at the bottom. It gets really big and fat down there at the bottom. It's a fat bottomed hole for sure. So we're keeping working out of there because it keeps sloughing in, so you know it gets fat on the bottom. Anyhow, I got a scoop full right here. We'll feed this in nice and slow. Let y'all see how this A51 handles stuff. I'll have a lot more concentrates with this Sluice than I will the Dream Mat. I just wanted to bring this puppy out today. Now I'm going to be headed to North Carolina this summer and Michigan here, hopefully in a few weeks. Got some business to take care of up there in Michigan, so we are going to be taking the pan along with us. So Adventure Time Prospecting is going to head north. So that'll be pretty sweet. If y'all know any good places to eat, drop them below. Like I said, I'm going to be headed up there to Michigan soon. And then North Carolina sooner after that. So Adventure Time Prospecting is going to be bouncing around America again, which is always good stuff. I love West Virginia, but I tell you what, I like to prospect all over the country. It's a cloudy day out here in West Virginia, but I'll tell you, the gold I find out here is the most precious gold I have to me, because it ain't really supposed to be here in West Virginia, but Adventure Time Prospecting knows where it's at. And y'all do too. Y'all know how to go and get it. Anyhow, we'll go get us another scoop here. But I'm looking forward to going to Michigan. That's where my bride's from. Yes, I married a Yankee. Ha ha ha. I tell you what, she's the female version of me. She's the most amazing woman. I feel very lucky that she puts up with me and don't mind me prospecting. It's always good stuff. She's the female version of me, y'all. I love her with all my heart. I tell you what, it's gray out here today, but it beats the snot out of being at some job site somewhere working. Let y'all listen at that for a minute. I'm telling you, it don't get no better, folks. I don't care if you're prospecting or arrowhead hunting or just creek walking or just stomping around out and outdoors. Get outside, folks. We only have one life to live. Get up off a couch and get out there and explore. Go dig a hole. Go look for arrowheads. Go do something. Have fun. The older I get, the more I'm realizing I'm going to live the absolute most out of my life. What little bit's left of it. Anyhow, I'm going to shut up and shovel some more, and we'll see y'all back here in a minute. See what we're doing, then we'll probably get ready to head out and go home, pan it out, and see what we got out here. On Calico Creek, I was running from somebody mean. I know, don't quit my day job. I'll be back in a bit, y'all. Alright, folks, it's starting to rain. I'm going to clean this puppy out, and then we'll see y'all at the house. show y'all what I got going on in my sluice. What I run in mine, I slip that piece of ribbed rubber matting in there. Then take my miner's moss, slide it in there about the right yonder. And this here, I lost my expanded metal, so this is out of a paint tray. Don't laugh at me. It works. And I'll put that there. And then my riffle bar, put it right there. Then you lock her down. One on either side. And that's my modified Keene Adventure Time Prospecting approved sluice. So with that said, I'm going to show you all the concentrates that we're taking home. Some of that water sloughed out here. You can see there's a lot of silt. We're left with a lot more concentrates. That's what we're left with. There's a lot of heavies in there, so be excited to see what we got in there, but it's about a ½ inch across the bottom of that bucket, so that's a good bit. So we'll see y'all at the house, I reckon. Adventure Time Prospecting. Oh. Well, folks, here we are back at the house. There's Frankie, little baby corgi. She's something else. Anyhow, let's go over here to the panning station. I'll show you what we got going on. Use this here kitchen strainer sized classifier, and that's what we have left. We got around almost a ½ pan of material. So since we got so much, I'm not going to bore y'all making you watch me pan all this out. I'll go ahead and start whipping her down, and then I'll cut back when we're a little closer to the bottom. But the main thing is you want to stratify it, get it all loosened up. That way all your heavies can go to the bottom. And basically just start washing some of that light stuff right on off. And bring it back and do it over again. Like I said, I'm not going to bore you. We'll be right back. We're getting there, folks. You can see the heavies starting to show up on the bottom. I've just been doing the same thing, re-stratifying it, washing the light stuff off. We'll keep at it. Flipped it around to use my other riffles. As you can see, there's a lot of heavies in there, but we also have quite a bit of blonde sands yet to slough off here. Frankie. What are you doing, Frankie? Is there gold in here? Frankie, is there gold in here? Huh? Let's find out. Be right back. Alright, folks, we're getting a little bit peeking out. Get the focus. A little bit right there. Let me try to tap it up for y'all. Well, folks, we didn't get skunked, but we came right close to it. You can see it, one little piece right there in the middle of your screen, and there was a couple more wee little tiny ones there. Not much gold, not hardly any at all, but you know, sometimes you'll have that. Sometimes you'll have that, but we didn't get skunked. There's a couple more little pieces in here in this stuff, but we're not really anything to get too excited about. But we did find a little bit of gold. Can't hit home runs all the time, folks. Anyhow, that was Calico Creek. Putnam County, West Virginia. We proved if you work hard, you can find maybe 1 or 2 pieces out there. That's a little rough. We might wind up going back to the other creeks. So stick around, we'll see what's going on. We'll see y'all on the next Adventure Time Prospecting, West Virginia's only gold prospecting channel. We'll see y'all on the next one.